All right, good evening. So here's progress on Arch-Mage. The face has been put in place, as you can see, and a lot of the hair has been put into place as well. You'll note that a lot of this area where I envisioned the hair is really bumpy here and here and here and all around here and here and here. In this case, it's obvious that it's his upper lip, and so a lot of this hair would have to be pretty thick to begin with to get the mouth in here and such. But a lot of this area was cut down too because this pipe needed to appear to go as far back as possible. Still needs a little bit of work, but I think I can move this into place now because I can change the top of this to show a little bit of the top portion of the pipe. That will change the angle of the pipe here and it'll allow it to match with the handle. The hand itself, it's quite large, needs to be worked on. I've been just trying to get this thumb in place because when you hold a pipe, at least in this regard, he's at an angle. He's at an angle obviously here, but this is also at an angle. So I'm trying to just, get this thumb in the right spot here. Once I get that in the right spot, then everything else will fit in place. I've got the other fingers in here and they just need to be changed to the proper angle in order to fit with the angle of this pipe. So this is a work in progress here. This is going to be smoke. As you can see, it's something of that nature already, but it's not complete. I wanted to leave plenty of room for me to work with. I don't know if it will stay touching or not. Maybe it'll try to billow out a little bit when it gets up here. Not certain yet. Got this down to the left breast over here, top of the breast, top of the shoulder. I got this pushed back as well, so this is just clean up and turning the shoulder to match the roundness that takes place. I'm pretty sure that this shoulder here is more or less correct, except it's really hard to tell because the hand is in front of the shoulder, but the shoulder is turned toward us even though he's looking that way. And that's kind of tough because you're working with competing angles. One this way and then the other one should be this way also, but he's turned toward us this direction and also looking in that direction. So it's kind of tough, but that's the challenge. So I'll have to push this hair back a bit here, but it is open a little bit from here to here. So I needed that. I needed this chunk and this chunk and this chunk. All these chunks need to be here so that when I start creating hair in the extravagant way that this is going to be done, I'll have to cut into these areas here and into the wood at an angle. And that will provide a lot of depth between the hair, which is what you have when you have a billowing, giant beard. So I'm trying to leave as much big areas as I can with still getting it formed properly. So I left a lot of the eyebrows, as you can see, that will separate eventually from the hat. And then the hat, of course, will be pushed up and around so that it appears quite far away. Let's see, anything else? The hat itself is just kind of a work in progress at the moment. This will be pushed down a bit here, but a lot of this still goes down so that you can see that he's turning in the right direction. I still have about an inch or more of material on the back, a little bit cut back here, so maybe about an inch here and maybe an inch and a quarter up here and here. So I have a lot to work with in order to create some scene in the back. I haven't decided as of yet. I'll probably start on the stick here soon. It's kind of tough because it's got to stay pretty solidly at this height here, but be pushed back up here so that it can come in. And also I'll have to cut the staff out from under this actual area here so that shadow can get in there and be of help to me for distance. So that's it at the moment, and we'll continue.